there in English there is a proverb. What is that proverb? Blood is thicker than the water. What does that mean? We love only our family members. Uh, father, mother, children, this one family. We belong to one family and we show more love and concern to only our family members. But naturally, according to natural law, we belong to one family. Why? Because we share the same water, which means the same blood of our ancestors. But this fact is neglected and forsaken, forgotten by the human beings. Okay, what is the fact? We all belong to one family. So all things are connected. We belong to, the animals, and belong to birds, bird belongs to plants, and everything. This is one cycle. If you disturb this web in one way, and we are all disturbed. Again, he's repeating, look at this. Whatever befalls the earth, befalls the sons of the earth. Okay, whatever happens to the earth, happens to us also. Man did not weave the web of life. He is merely a strand in it. So he did not create the web. He is not creator. He is not God. He is also a part of the web, merely a strand. Strand is what? A piece of wire, piece of thread. Okay, in the web, in the cycle. So he did not make anything. He is not creator. Uh, in the next paragraph, it will come. When it comes, I will explain again. So man did not create anything. He is not creator. He is a creature. He is also one of the creatures among all the creatures which God created. So this we have to understand. Man did not weave the web of life. He is only a strand, a piece of thread or wire in it. Whatever he does to the web, he does to himself. So if whatever he is doing, okay, whatever he is doing to the cycle, to the web, so he is doing to himself. He doesn't know that. If he is harming, he is cutting the forest. If he is harming the universe, he is harming to himself. Even the white man, whose God walks and talks with him as a friend to a friend, cannot be exempted from the common destiny. So listen here. Chief Swittle is saying very, very important thing. What is saying? Well, the white man considers that he thinks that God is their God. Okay? God belongs to them. But even then, what is saying? The white man, even the white man, so he's red, as Chief Swittle is red, we said, and he's saying, even the white man, whose God walks and talks with him. Actually, whose God we are talking about? The God who is in the Bible. So white man's God, who is that? God of Bible, whom we see in the Bible. So this God, according to the Bible, says that this God walks and talks to these people. Okay, people of Israel. So he has chosen these people and he is a friend to them, he is a God to them. But even then, this white man belongs to this God, but still he is not exempted from the common destiny. What is that common destiny? Death. So it is common, the death is common to the white man, death is common to the red man, death is common to the animals, death is common to rich people, death is common to the poor people. Okay, someday everybody will die. Nobody is going to be permanent here. Okay, nobody is going to be permanent. This is a common destiny for everyone. Okay, so now what is saying? You, Mr. White, you think that God belongs to you, but still, even God belongs to you. But you cannot escape from common destiny. You cannot escape from death. Okay, we may die first, but you also will die after us. This is what he means. Did you understand? Well, next time. We may be brothers after all, we shall see. So now here one more sentence is saying, we may be brothers after all. Why is saying brothers? One way, natural, we belong to one family. But in another way, even this red man also is a Christian, which means the same Christian God belongs to them also. Clear? That's why he's saying brothers. So we are, after all, we are brothers. We shall see. He is warning them. We shall see. Where we will see? Once you die and once I die, where will you go? We will go to heaven. There we will see whose fate is how. Okay, who will go to heaven, who will go to hell? This is what he means. Okay, we shall see whose fate is how it is to be. One thing we know. So what that one thing? Which the white man may one day discover. So he's saying that one day you will discover, Mr. White, you will discover one day. What you will discover? Our God is the same God. Okay, what is saying? Your God and our God is the same God. You will discover, you will find out one day that the God whom you worship, the God whom we worship is the same God. But here you are disturbing the nature, you are disturbing us. You are not taking our lands by force. The earth is precious. I'm sorry. God is same God. You may think now that you own him as you wish to own our lands, but you cannot. So look at this sentence once again. You may know, you may think now that you own him. Look at this word him here, H is capital. H is given as capital, but it is not the beginning of the sentence. Okay, a letter should be made capital only at the beginning of the sentence or if it is a proper noun. Okay, but him is not a proper noun, it is a pronoun. But even it is a pronoun, look at this, H is given capital, which means it is a supernatural being. Here H means, him means supernatural being or it's a God. Clear? If it is a normal human being, here when you write him, it will be always small letter. But H is given as capital, which means it is God. This you have to remember, supernatural being. Well, so what is saying? You may think now that you own him. Who is that him? God. You may think that now you own God as you wish to own our land. Okay, you think that you own God. That's why you wish to, you want to own our lands. Okay, but you cannot. So you cannot own our land because we are not going to give. Clear? Okay, we are not going to give our lands. So you cannot own our lands. He is the God of man, and his compassion is equal for the red man and the white. Okay, what he's saying? He is the God of man. Okay, his God of means what? We are all, human beings. We are. Okay, he is God for all the human beings. Okay, his compassion. Again, you can see his. It is not the beginning of the sentence. Okay, again H is given capital here also. So here also it is a supernatural being, God. Will you understand? So his compassion, whose compassion? God's compassion is equal for red man and the white. So he is showing equal compassion to you and to me. This is what he means. God is compassionate to the white and the red also. Clear? Okay, so link will come now again. You can submit it, fill and submit. Well, 30 seconds I am giving. Complete it fast and submit fast. Okay. So let me continue now. He is the God of man and his compassion is equal for the red man and the white. Okay. So he is not a partial God. He is a God of man. He shows compassion on all human beings equally. If God shows, partiality, he is no more a God. That we have to understand. Next, the earth is precious to him. Again, him is capital, which means God. So, earth is precious to God also. And to harm the earth is to heap contempt on its creator. Okay, what is saying? Earth is even precious to God. If you are harming the earth, you are bringing contempt to its creator. You are bringing bad name. Okay, you are bringing bad name, bad thing to God. Clear? You are spoiling the name of God. The whites too shall pass, perhaps sooner than all other tribes. So sometimes he's saying that even whites also will die. Sometimes even before we, the tribals, even before us also, sometimes there is chance that the whites also will die. So you should be very careful. here if you look at this passage, okay, this paragraph is one way bringing awareness for these people about the Bible and also their responsibility to show humanness to other humans, okay, and to the earth. Next one. But in your perishing, you will shine brightly, fired by the strength of God, who brought you to this land and for some special purpose gave you dominion over this land and over the red man. Okay, now if you look at the candle, so when it is getting over, the wax is getting over, the light will burn, the flames will be very bigger before it is going to be put out. Okay, in the same way, so now before in your perishing, what are perishing? Dying, destroying, being destroyed. Before you are going to die, you will shine brightly. Chief Seattle is saying to the white people, what is saying? Before you are going to die, you will shine brightly. Okay, you will shine brightly. You will do so many things. How you will show so many things? Because the power of God. Because God has given you power. God has given you the strength. Because the strength of God, you will be shining brightly. But you have to remember one thing, that God has brought you to this land with a special purpose. Okay, you are forgetting about this special purpose, and also He has given you dominion. Dominion means what? Authority, power. God has given you authority over these lands. Okay, God has given you the authority. In the Bible it is there. I am giving you these lands. Be productive. He said, you cultivate and produce whatever you want. Okay, God asked the people to use this land, use the earth for production of food. Okay, it is in the Bible, it says like that. So God has given you authority to make this land for a fruitful purpose. And also He has given authority over the red man. So He also has given authority over us. But what you are doing? You are grabbing our lands. You are making us homeless. You are making us beggars. So which means you are not following what your God said. So this is what He is warning here for these white people. Okay, the last few lines are there. The destiny is a mystery to us, for we do not understand when the buffaloes are slaughtered, the wild horses tamed, the secret corners of the forest heavy with the scent of many men, and the view of the ripe hills plotted by talking wilds. Okay, look at this sentence. What is saying? The destiny is a mystery to us. So now these people, they don't know how their lives are going to be, because once these lands are being grabbed by them, their life is going to be a mystery. It is not known to them. Okay, their life is going to be in misery. It's a difficult situation. Okay, so why he said, for we do not understand when the buffaloes are slaughtered. So they did not understand the secret behind why when these white people are going to the forest and killing the wild animals. They did not understand the secret. Okay, why? What is the secret here? They kill these animals and occupy the forest. They cut the forest and occupy the lands of these animals. What is the lands of these animals? Buffaloes, forests. Okay, when they are killing these animals, they did not understand the secret of this. They are going to grab these lands. Okay, next one. The wild horses tamed. Where you find the horses? They are found in the forest. But they are bringing this wild horses and making the domestic animals for their pleasure. Okay, for their pleasure, they are making them as domestic animals for their purposes. Okay, they are taming them. They are taming into domestic, wild into domestic. The secret corners of the forest, heavy with the scent of many men. So now the corners of the forest are being cut down and made into big mansions, and all the mansions, the big buildings have become the houses of scent. The people are living there and using the perfumes there. Clear? So this is how they are occupying the, the forest. And that's why, you see these days people are cutting the forest and, making their houses, making the animals homeless, and they making their lives, their homes. That's why now wild animals are coming and destroying and, disturbing all the people and fields in the villages, towns and cities. Clear? So that's why how the cycle is disturbed. We are disturbing the animals. We are disturbing their, their homes. That's why they are coming and disturbing us and our fields. Okay, in return. Next, where is the thick? Okay, and the view of the ripe hills blotted by talking wires. What is this talking wire? Telephones. Okay. Now everywhere you can see all the mountains and hills and, they are made into cell towers. The telephone wires. Everywhere telephone wires are there. That's why all the birds are being dead. They're dying. Okay. Everywhere telephone wires are there. Where is the thicket? So he's asking question now. Where is this thicket? Where the forest? Where these bushes are gone? They're gone. They once upon a time, if you look at the situation 10 years back, and if you go and see, some of the forests are completely cut down and made into, big ventures and mansions. Okay, so this is how the human beings are behaving now. So all the forests are gone. That means, where is the eagle? Okay, actually, where do you find the eagle? You find actually on the hills, top of the hills. They don't stay on the, trees where we can see around. They go on the top of the hill. That's why it is called the king of the birds, eagle. It stays above all the birds on the hills. Now the hills are occupied by the cell phone towers. That's why the eagles are gone. They are also not seen. The end of living and the beginning of the survival. So now all the living beings are, it's the beginning of all the living beings are dying. So now one who is strong is going to be the beginning of the survival. So it is very difficult now in the future generations to come, people will be born with different kinds of sickness, different kinds of weaknesses. Okay, why there it is going to be happen? Because we are harming the nature. God has given to us the nature as a precious gift, but we are making it unholy. We are disturbing the nature. That is why we are supposed to get the punishment. So every wrong deed, every wrong act has to be made perfect, made holy by punishment. So God will punish one day or the other for the mistakes what the human beings are doing. And now today the situation that is there, that is existing, the whole world has come to halt. They stop. The అవునా ప్రపంచం అంతా కూడా ఆగిపోయింది. The whole world has come to stop. The development has been stopped. The movement of the human beings have been stopped. Okay, everyone is struggling. Why? Because the mistakes what we have been doing for this many years, we are suffering now. We are facing and we are, experiencing that particular punishment that is given by God. So if people understand this, and now surely then the people will begin now to give respect to the earth and respect towards the nature, the environment. Okay, so this is what he means, and this is what we learn. So we give respect to the land and the entire the universe. Clear? Okay, now I will stop here. If any doubt, is there any query, anything to be clarified, please ask me. Any questions are there? Nobody is typing.